We do. Like, we're going to be organized today. Is my lens clean? I think so. Actually, mine's cleaner than that lens, just saying.
Yeah, that one.
Yours is brighter.
Yeah, you guys, like...
Oh, maybe it's...
Don't do that.
Yeah, we are.
I know. Okay, but here's a wipey if you need it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Hey, guys. Okay, all good.
Now, don't forget to wash behind your ears.
Thanks, Matt.
Oh,
Hey guys, so welcome to IG Live, and besides the start, it actually, I think it's going to be
good.
One of our best yet. But one of the reasons why I think that is because I feel like you guys have really been coming along with us, and I know through my DMs there have been so many aha moments. So I feel like we're like at the next stage where we get to talk about like styling more than, you know, so much of like the descriptors of your own physical style. So what we're going to talk about today is when you have found your adjectives, which I know a lot of you guys have. Of course, the great so what of that is that you're going to buy less shit and you're going to make fewer mistakes. But the super great thing is that when you know your adjectives, you're going to be able to fix your own problems in your closet. And that is like the holy grail. Because right now, for a lot of people, the idea of fixing a problem is just be like, I don't feel right in this dress. And then you rip it off. And then like by the time you leave for work or wherever, you've got like this mountain.
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
The clothing mountain, right?
Label.
So what we're going to talk about is, if you know your adjectives, here's kind of like a checklist that you can run through when you are figuring out why do you feel off. And remember, there's a big difference between looking good and feeling off. So I'm going to explain with my outfit, then I'm going to bolt and change and let you do your thing. But, okay, so we're going to start first with the green dress, right? So I've got this on. I feel great in it. Now, I'm just going to use this as an example. If I had started out in my closet with a pump, because, you know, I'm going to work, right? So if I had started out with a pump like this, and if I had put this on, I think arguably like it looks good. And if I were in a dressing room and walked out and a salesperson didn't know me, they would be like, oh, that's beautiful. You know, that looks great. I love the navy and the green together. And I would be like, yeah, you're right. Like it does look good. I do agree that it looks good. But I don't feel like myself in it. Even though this is clearly Tibi, it's me. I love these pumps, they're me. But together, I don't feel like me. But it doesn't mean that I rip my dress off. It means that knowing that my adjectives are chill, modern, and classic, that when I've got on this dress here, and it is leaning towards a little classic, right? It's green, it's a shirt dress, but it's modern in its fabrication. It's definitely effortless. But I think with the length and the, like, it's not a serious dress, but I'm wanting to like give it more friction because in my way of dressing, that chill, modern, classic vibe, I want to play up on the chill. I want to make it maybe a little more ironic, like even wearing the strange little earrings with it. So for me, just adding in the strange and adding in, you know, if I've got all this slim, mixing slim on slim with a slim shoe felt a little more serious, but once I gave it like the bigger, flatter shoe, it was a little more interesting to me. See, I didn't throw out the dress. You just like switch things out. I'm not going to throw this out either. Like there are a million other things that I'll wear this way. So, all right, I'll let you go.
Okay. I will just start off with what I'm wearing. We just dropped the new recuts of the soft drape shirt. This one's black. I'm wearing a size 10. So guys, like it really, the shirt, any size, honestly, really works and creates a lot of versatility. I probably would wear this literally not tucked in over a pair of Sam jeans, over a Stella pant. I'd wear it, I love this long and lean silhouette that it makes. And I'm wearing it with what is supposed to be a midi knit stretch skirt from spring in the Gecko Acid Green. And recently I've been feeling something for more like floor length, but not floor length evening, like floor length, very casual. I'm thinking of like Gwyneth Paltrow in that all green top and skirt, really casual and easy, but still very put together. And so I am repurposing this skirt, which is a size 2, but is also a runway sample, so that means that it's super lengthy. So on me, it's actually perfect for just a really casual maxi skirt. I could easily wear this with any of the ribbed asymmetrical tanks or any of the long sleeve asymmetrical. And then this sweater is one of our favorites. It is the Cocoon open sleeve cashmere knit. Color is black, and I just love this because it changes up my look so easily. And this is a size small. I can wrap it around my waist. I feel really, really effortless. I can wrap it around my shoulders. I can wear it how Amy loves to wear it, with her arms through it, showing and tying the sleeves. And recently I've just kind of been wearing it like one shoulder, just really easy cuffed, so that it just like hangs down and more hands-free.
I love that idea.
Thank you. And I'm wearing it with a red, orange Larkin. I have the ties literally tied around the bottom because I did not want to tie it up because I was a little lazy. And I just love the red, orange with the green. It's that kind of color combination is what I've personally been feeling. And, you know, that goes to like even like a mint with a burgundy. I really just like those kind of weird colors that somehow seem to settle the eye. Image.
Literally, these scissors could not cut cheese right now. Like, is this a design company? Are you done with yours?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to show you guys this outfit, which, do you know what's funny is Elaine's wearing it today. Oh my God, why are these?
Do you want me to go get some other?
Well, why?
Because I think those are not from like a craft. That's.
Thank you.
Hopefully those work. No.
I'm gonna go get someone else's.
Okay, so anyways, what the fuck? Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is, this is my second outfit, okay? So all things that I love and wear, right? The camp shirt and the Stella pants and then my loafers. But for me, this whole outfit is, it's big on big for me. It's not really, this is not how I would wear this all together. But I was saying what's interesting is Elaine came in today and it's actually absolutely what she's wearing all together. So interesting and ironic. Now, even if I do my little trick here and shorten my pants. Thank you. Oh, Matt, you're so good. So if I shorten my pants, like, okay, yes, for sure, I'm feeling better in this. But to really get to the space where I feel like me, all chill and modern and classic, what I want to do is, right now, I feel too big. I've got a big pant on, I've got a big shirt on, I've got the loafer on, which I love. But somehow for me, with this shirt, it feels a little masculine. With this loafer, it feels a little too one note for me. So if I'm wearing this, my first fix is, I'm going to see what happens if I really cinch up the pant. So I'm going to make this shirt just feel a little less boxy. Let's see. So just going to cinch this up and see how it feels. And I'm going to go with a darker belt here because I think with my hair coloring and the shirt color and the white, it feels a little like all neutral to me. So first I'm going to do, I'm going to cinch up the pant here. And already this is feeling definitely more in my space and I would go out in it. The one Last thing though for me that I would do to really make it my own personal style here is when I'm wearing all this sportiness and the boxiness, I am now going to switch to a sandal that is a little more feminine, but it's still got the wide footbed, and then I've got the jewels on it. So now all of this together feels much more in my space. And it was interesting, like I said, I walked in this morning and Elaine, our president, was wearing the shirt tucked out, and she was wearing the pants, and she was wearing the Steve loafer with it. But what she had done is Elaine has this like cascading dark hair. So I think she wasn't bothered at all by feeling just too like one note in her color. And she had on these gigantic Chris Kane like crystal earrings that were like hanging down all big and huge. And they kind of give the effect of like Hannah's earrings here. So when she had on the big gigantic crystal earrings, but then the shirt and everything was tiered a little towards masculine, those earrings immediately made it feel much more balanced. It gave it like the good push-pull. It was that good irony. We talk about irony a lot. Irony is a great thing to employ in what you're dressing to really be able to change things up. And also just even within working with your own clothing, like something like this shirt, if you ever feel like it is too masculine, something as simple as like just rolling up the sleeves gives it a totally different vibe as well. So think of your clothing as like these little tools. If you've got something more masculine on the bottom and you want to balance it up with something more feminine up top, it doesn't mean that you go and grab a lace top out of your closet. It means that you take the clothing that you have and you do those little twists to it that kind of turn it from one adjective to another just by like rolling up the sleeves or by unbuttoning a button, all different kinds of things you can do to play with the clothing that you have. And if you get to the point where, when you understand your adjectives in your shopping, when that closet gets filled with more items that really flow along with your adjectives, they're going to become like incredible ingredients in your kitchen. If you are a cook, which I am not, but it doesn't mean I can't talk to it. When you get these great ingredients, like they allow you to create so many new outfits and things to fit your mood and do different things. And we've said too, this is why we love the long rise, because I can hike it up, I can leave it down low, and it's always going to work. I'm going to interject before Sarah comes back with a couple of quick housekeeping notes. Number one, on our site now, you guys, we have a section where you can find all the great stores that are selling Tibi. So a lot of you guys email me or DM me and ask me where can I find Tibi in Sydney or Denver, max. But anyways, it's all on the site now. So that's great. You've got a place to go to. Second housekeeping thing I'm really excited about is for the week of the 23rd in LA, Matt and the team is going to be out there with us, and we are going to have a space on Melrose Avenue. And on Melrose is where we are going to do the CP seminar, so I hope that you are signed up. It's going to be great. And we are also going to let it be a fit space. So if you're in the LA area, you can come to the Melrose Avenue location, and what you're going to find there is all of our fundamentals in all of the sizes, and you're going to be able to try them on. We're going to give you a fit card. You can fill out what size you like best in each one of the styles, and then you'll have that forevermore. When you're shopping online, you're going to know now what size do you wear in a Stella, what do you wear in a Brancusi, etc. We're also going to have a lot of pieces from our fall collection there because our team is going to be doing PR events, and so you can touch and feel fall. You can't buy it, but you can touch and feel it, although you can put it on reserve if you need to reserve it. So that is what is happening in LA amongst a bunch of other really exciting stuff. It's going to be a fun trip. And then the other great thing that we have coming up next week, I am leaving for Denver, and I'm going to be with Max Clothing there, and we are doing an event with MCA Denver, and it's going to be a runway show, a full-fledged runway show, like 40-something looks, and we'll be showing all the way from spring up into the winter collection, and it's going to be great. All the proceeds go to support teen programs in the Denver area, and then we're going to be doing a CP seminar there. If you are in the LA seminar, you will get your special Tibi t-shirt, but you have to be at the seminar to get it. And we will not be selling them, but they will be hand done, just like my I Loves Chips t-shirt. And I'm going to give you an update on that Chips t-shirt. In case you're wondering who won it, no one won it. All of your jokes were lame. They sucked. They sucked. Matt and I did not laugh at all. And I made that t-shirt from scratch. I painted it myself. You're not getting that t-shirt for those lame jokes. So we're going to have to think of another contest. But you guys are not funny. I mean, maybe you are and you're just holding back. I mean, I don't blame you. Like, humor is hard right now.
Humor's hard.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's a tough thing. So, anyways, it's tough. But at the seminars, what we'll be really focusing to is helping you guys find those adjectives so that you can, really start to like pick apart your outfits and come up with all the great styles. I'm gonna check on, hold on one second. I think Sarah's having a little bit of a malfunction problem.
Yeah.
Maybe Courtney can come in here? Okay, can I have Courtney now?
Yeah. Courtney?
Sorry guys, I'm stranded. I know jokes, but I don't think they're appropriate. I mean, they would have been a long time ago, but not now. All my old movies are not appropriate. I want you to come in. I'm like, I'm standing here, like, how much more can I talk? All right, so, Courtney.
Yes.
We talked about your outfit today.
Yes.
So, Courtney is wearing, well, you said what you're wearing. I can't talk anymore.
A lot going on. Yeah. I am wearing our Fundamentals featherweight long sleeve shirt with our crispy nylon jogger, and then our resort. I'm blanking on the name. Our resort jacket.
The great jacket.
Yes.
So,
And our
when we,
Morris loafer.
so when we talked about, if you'll take off
Yeah.
the jacket, so one of the things that gets brought up a lot is, what is irony? How do you employ it? Because irony it's not necessarily so much about your adjectives. Because no matter what your adjectives are, being able to employ some irony is always a great way to like add really strong depth to an outfit, right? So we were saying today that like if you had come in and you're wearing the nylon joggers, if you were wearing it with a sneaker, I never feel as good in a jogger.
Yeah.
Any of the nylons, I never feel.
Yeah. And we had talked about this earlier. I said I think I would have defaulted probably without have not seen you wearing the loafer with a crispy nylon previously. But it gives it a different feel. It feels more sophisticated. It feels, office appropriate.
Yeah, for sure. I think when you have that shoe that is really unexpected and gives a balance to it, that's when you get the good irony. And that is the purpose of those nylon pants, is they really are designed in a way that is perfect to go everywhere, but just with the switch of a shoe.
Exactly,
Makes it
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
cool. Wait,
Yeah.
leave. What size are you wearing?
This is these are actually both smalls.
Mhm.
We are on a
Yeah.
summer trim.
Damn. Okay. What are
They
you?
are smalls. I probably would have worn this in a medium though. Just I would normally wear this a little bigger.
Wait. Why would you have worn it bigger? I'm just curious.
I think that's just where my mind, like I would have, but now trying this small, I do feel, and we talked about this too, like I like having this be a little slimmer on top with the bottoms being a little, have more ease to them.
But let me say that if you don't mind
Yeah.
coming forward for it. So this is the merino wool, and we're getting new stock in this. This has been sold out. But I know that I think some of our stores have it. But I think I'm going to post on on Instagram, a fit session that I did with a woman in New York, and we photographed her in like different sizes.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of the impression that if you went up a size in this, I think it's gonna make you feel a teeny bit sloppy.
Yeah.
This is really like you're not
It
pulling.
feels really sleek. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look good in that.
Thank you.
I think you're one other, if you'll come just a little bit closer if you don't mind, like you're really hitting that middle camera if that's okay. You're
Sorry,
really
camera.
hitting right on the shoulder here. So this is hitting you in all the right places.
Thanks.
That looks good.
See you later.
All right.
Which Tibi pants would you wear sneakers with?
Ooh, the tropical wool.
But-
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, so the Stella Tropical
Yeah.
Wool, 100%. If you go through my Instagram feed, I wear sneakers all the time, but it's like, it's with the Elfie Tropical Wool. Any of the patent leather ones, I feel like the sneakers are a good way to give some good friction to that patent leather. And like what you're wearing, I would wear a sneaker with that too.
I would too.
100%. Okay,
So
let me
I'm
go change real quick.
okay, so I am wearing the new fluid suiting trouser in that gray blue, and I'm wearing it with a spring mock neck top that has, you know, a bit of a more like cutout muscle tee vibe, but I like that the neck is high because I think it just adds a bit of modernity. And I'm matching it with a white belt. Again, these are the fall belts, so they will be available soon. And I'm just wearing right now an old pair of Tibi kind of off-white leather flip-flops. And this is kind of something that I think I could easily wear to the office for a meeting. And I think, you know, a lot of my friends and a lot of people that I talk to are always just like, you know, what do I wear to the office that's not a blazer? Like everyone is just black blazer, black blazer, black blazer. And I think the idea of separates is really something to try, because I can easily mix and match these blue pants with the black blazer also.
Which pants are those?
These are the Elfie fluid suiting Elfie trouser. And so I love pairing it with this Marlin blazer. I feel very put together, but also kind of like I'm not wearing a suit. I love the side that you can see some of the tan from the shirt. This is a size 4, so it's not typically my size. But I like that it's somewhere in between fitted and then, you know, super oversized like a Liam. So I can definitely, you know, button it up at the center and have something completely closed. I don't know, I'm kind of into a leather sandal with a suit, if your office allows that. And yeah, I'm just, you know, for me, I definitely am not a full suit kind of person. I definitely like to break it up. And so I've been trying the different silhouettes, and I am a fan of the Liam, but I think that I'm going to start wearing the Marlin more just because I like the fit of it. And I will say that these pants just feel really easy. Like I don't feel like I'm wearing men's trousers. These are tailored to me, so they sit perfectly where they should, on the hip. And I didn't tailor the bottoms because I wanted to be able to wear them with a sandal, a loafer, a heel, kind of whatever. But as Amy showed you guys, there are plenty of tricks to adjust the pant length so that you're not dragging them all around.
So is your suggestion to size up in the Marlin, or
See,
true size?
If you want.
if you want to, I very much am all about how I feel in it and not about like the number or the letter on the label. So this is a 4, and I'd probably wear this size, and I typically wear a 00. So yeah, I'm a big proponent of mixing and matching.
Yeah, the Marlin just gives you an option to have a
Totally.
more fitted blazer if you want, or not.
Yeah.
So, cool. Okay, here's a good example of something that it's all white. It's really pretty. No, Sarah, I'm not wearing this to a wedding.
I didn't
Just
you
so you
brought
know.
it up.
But it's very pretty all around, okay? And so this is, again, one where, for me, if you don't know me and I'm in a dressing room and I'm coming out, I think someone would be inclined to be like, oh, that's really beautiful, it's very elegant, etc. And it is, it really is. You know, I'm wearing the very elegant shoe. The skirt is chic. It's got the bubble cut and the patchwork. And then I'm wearing our chalky drape sculpted top. You know, we love our chalky drape, right? But the thing is I'm like wanting weird friction with this. So I would say that if I'm wearing all of this, like, yes, it's chill, it's definitely modern, and of course it's classic, it's, you know, beautiful and white. But for me, I would want to either, like, just take it so extreme, like P. Diddy White Party Hamptons, full on, go all the way. And then I think, like, even this is like my purse that I'm carrying. So if I'm gonna be this elegant and pretty, then I want to add like the good, strange friction. And having those items in your closet that are the good, strange friction, like, it's like I was saying, that they're good ingredients you can just throw on at the last minute that really like give the extra like tension to an outfit and make it your own. But when you go for things that are extreme, like this kitty bag from Balenciaga, you know, I have to be honest, like if I had just bought it at a stall and it had this cat on it, I probably wouldn't have bought it, because what I do like about it is there is a strange cat on it, but it is luxury. You know, it feels really nice. There's something very edgy about the fact that it's white and it's leather, and that of course you can get it really dirty, and so it's kind of like dangerous, right? But it's also very clean. And so if I had had this bag, this little wallet, if it were pink, if it were satin, had cats on it, like, no, I would not be carrying it. So even when you're picking out those like had to haves, those like really statement-y strange things, it is, if they're really speaking to you, then they're speaking to you for a reason, and then you go for it. But I find that the ones that are the most successful that I end up wearing are the ones that, you know, even though this is weird and it's got cats on it, it's still luxury, it's still very graphic and clean, and the lines are, you know, if this had been like all wavy and frilly, there's no way I would have bought it. But, so the other thing is, now for me, this straight up though, it's a little too elegant straight up. So I said, you know, I'm going to mix it with the earring and the cat wallet to give it, Matt, Derek, like, who's behind me? Will you help me? Yeah. Sorry. And for those of you who are asking, I'm wearing a size 2 in this, and yeah, this one's, yeah. So I'm wearing a size 2, just so you know. I have ridiculously small shoulders, not only in my flat chested, but I have very small shoulders, but I'm broad through here. So I tend to wear a size 4, but my shoulders are so small. And in this, I'm wearing a 2, but mostly because the store didn't have a 4 for me. What's great about this one too, I just want to show you, if you are like into the scalloping, but not all the time, this is another great example of a top where the minute you just roll it up like that, it just becomes something a little different. So it doesn't have to be, you know, the exaggerated scalloping all the time. But to get this a little more in my vein, I'm going to have my t-shirt on with it. So
this top is not out yet, right? Or is it?
This top?
Yeah, this one here.
Oh yeah, he's out.
It's out?
Yeah. He comes in this white color and in black, and it's the chalky drape scallop sleeve top.
And the name of the skirt?
And then the skirt is lace something. I don't know.
Eyelet lace balloon skirt.
Eyelet lace balloon skirt. Okay, so now this is straight up in my DNA. Now I feel like a little Jennifer Aniston here with like.
But I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a thing,
It's
right?
the hair too.
Yeah, I'm a little Jennifer Aniston here. But for me, I'm going to chill it out a little bit. Like, because see, Sarah's over there. I like it, but I know that if I did this, I am not going to feel like myself. You know, I'm going to this party in my mind, and I want to feel like myself. So I am going to give myself this slide. And to be honest, I don't see Jennifer ever wearing that slide. Although, Jennifer Aniston, if you're watching, I'm sure you're not. But if you were, I would tell you, probably a slide like this in your life would be a good thing. This is my moment, though. This is how I feel really good. And I'm definitely bringing my cats out again. And this is how I'm doing a lace skirt. Because to be this feminine with all of this beautiful silk eyeletting going on, I want to juxtapose it with something very clean and sharp. And just so you guys can see, this shirt runs, oh, I already got makeup on it. Sorry, Margot, I can't give it back to you guys. But it runs just below the belly button. So it is a little cropped. I am wearing a small, right? Am I wearing a small?
Yes.
Yeah, so this top isn't fucking around. It really is, you know, it's quite fitted. Although I did have a big sandwich for lunch.
What did I say?
I was saying this top is quite fitted, so.
Did you get Joe and the Juice's free delivery on the app?
No, I got makeup on the top.
Is it
I'm gonna
makeup
get in
or
trouble.
Is it, well, it's always a question. Is that makeup or Joe and the Juice?
Oh, this is just makeup. Yeah. All right. Okay, so anyways, I love this skirt.
Yeah, I do too. We also have it in a dress.
Yeah, it's really, what is so nice about it, guys, is I hate cheap eyeletting fabric. I really do. And this is just, it is, the eyeletting is on silk, and it's, you can feel it. It's, I mean, not when you get it, but it's really good. And then it's all patchworked in, so it's really good.
Cool. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so I am going to talk about the going out top because I feel like that's something that Jenna's laughing, but it's like a real thing.
The going out top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The return of the going out top.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Like
It's trending.
It is trending.
Yeah.
SEO search. Yeah. So the going out top, I feel like it was something in my 20s. It was like, you know, you all know the top that I'm talking about, kind of like maybe it had like a little ruffle sleeve, or it was a halter, and you wore it with a super skinny jean and a high heel. Like the higher the heel, the better off you were. And you, I mean, at least if you lived in New York, you kind of like hopped along the cobblestone hoping you would make it to wherever you were going. But I think that, you know, now a little bit older, I still want to go out, still want to hang out with my friends and go out to dinner and stuff, but I want to do it in a way that feels more elevated and polished. And so I personally am swapping, you know, the idea of the skinny jean for this double-waisted Sam jean. I will say that this is a 25, and I typically wear a 24.
Yeah, the ones you were wearing last week were 24.
The ones I was wearing last week were 24. These are 25.
24 is perfect for you.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Thanks for making them. And I literally am wearing them with this vintage men's belt. And I kind of like that the top gives a little bit of like skin, and then literally big slim skin, the pant being that big element. And I don't think it looks like so off. I don't think that, you know, I think that it's reserved and sexy in that way. Like, I don't think you need to have everything low cut and like a high slit and yell it from the rooftops. And so, seriously though, but this is my version of like the going out top and how I plan on wearing it all summer. I love the idea of a camisole, but I think like you really have to wear it with intention. I was saying like back when I would like see girls wearing it with a skinny jean and the super high heel and like teetering on the way to like the club. And again, because I love a sweater, I'm bringing this one with me. This is the Cocoon Featherweight cashmere open sleeve. And, you know, just to show you how versatile it is, guys, I mean, it literally can go over the top that I'm wearing, and there's so many ways to tie it. I can tie it in the back and create some detail there. And I still feel like equally as polished and put together, but maybe just where I'm going, it's a little bit colder. And this is really lightweight.
Yeah. Okay, so as far as like making things work in ways that you wouldn't think of in your closet and that feel really right. So this is I've got my bra on under this, guys. You wouldn't wear a bra, but this is the handkerchief top in the white poplin. And what I love about it is the skirt that I'm wearing, it's got all this ease in it, right? And then I'm easy but not bohemian. And so what happens is like a shoe like this, like the sandal, and I'm going to tie it in the front so we have like lots of support here. So for me, this is like my ultimate, like what I would wear if I were in Ibiza, if I were in Mallorca, any of those places like LA that have a more chill vibe. But for me, I don't dress like a hippie, and I don't want to dress preppy, and I don't want to dress like I've been rolling around in Chico's or the Eileen Fisher store. So this to me is like that perfect balance where you get like the extreme modern earring, you get the cleanliness and the sharpness that like poplin has to offer, you get the ease and the functionality of the sandal here, and then the modernity of the balloon skirt. And this is how you do it. Like I don't look like I'm going to Coachella, and I certainly don't look like I'm, pushing a golf cart around Martha's Vineyard. So it's just like a really good balance and a way to mix things up in your closet. And I'm gonna wear this like, even like I can imagine on the beach later on at night and throwing on like a big gray cashmere sweater or something with it. Is that what this is? Yeah, anyways, you guys can imagine what that is. So, becoming your own style doctor, that's it. I hope you guys have been really thinking about your quotes and what they draw from you. And I want to reiterate again, the reason why I focus on quotes for finding your adjectives is I think it is the most authentically real way to find what you are about. People do not generally go ask other people's permission on whether or not a quote is good. But I hear people all the time going up to other people and asking them, well, how would you describe my style? Or what do you think of my outfit? Or if you had to look at this, what does this say about me? So many opinions are derived from asking a parent, a partner, or a friend. But your quotes are something that tend to be very personal. And you also know if you're having a reaction to it. Sometimes if you're looking at a piece of clothing, you're like, well, I'm trying to decide if I like it. I'm not completely sure. But when a quote speaks to you, you don't have to think about it. You really know inside that it really is saying something. And so when you find those quotes, really look at them and think, what now is that saying about you? And I did a story showing, a woman's quote who would be all around organization and everything. And if someone is like really driven by those quotes, which for me, like a quote like that would just go right over my head. But I think it would really tell you that like structure is very important to that person, rigor and structure. And so that individual really might be leaning towards things that are heavily tailored. And if things get too oversized and sloppy, it's probably going to feel really out of their wheelhouse if that is one of their favorite quotes. So go do it that way. What I encourage you not to do is don't just go rummaging through your closet and being like, well, if I have 12 oversized items in my closet, then I must be oversized. Because oversized is not a way that we describe ourselves. If any of you guys were on a dating site, I don't think you would put that down as a description for yourself. You are not a flirty dress, you're not a short skirt. Those are not descriptions. They are physical items of clothing, and they don't speak to your personality. If someone told me that they were an oversized jacket, like I also wouldn't know, like, does that mean that they're into ease, or maybe they're sloppy, maybe they don't care, maybe they lost a bunch of weight and that's what they have to wear right now. Like, it doesn't really tell me about you. So your quotes do, but your actual clothing right now doesn't really speak too much to who you are. But if you pull out the things that you wear over and over again, it's definitely worth looking at them tightly and dissecting them.
What if your adjectives are something that's not CMC?
That's fine. So, I mean, right now, like, say that my adjectives were closer to, like, being sensual and strong, different than modernity, but strong and classic, okay? Then I think that this top still works in that vein, but maybe this is too fluid for you. Maybe you certainly want to take off this earring, and maybe you're going to switch this earring out for a big gold hoop. I think that if you're watching this, if you've been having these discussions with us, I bet that no matter what is in my closet, I bet you could put it together in a way that matches your adjectives. And that's why we've been showing you all these different options that you have for raising a pant up and making it more feminine. If really girly and feminine is a part of who you are, I think the way that I rolled up the nylon cargo pant and cinched it, like, that is feminine. But I think the key thing too with us is we always balance, we're pragmatic. So if you have adjectives and no desire for pragmatism, then I would say actually you're shit out of luck at Tibi. You really are. Like, I think that's where you would be frustrated and not find anything, because our clothing really is designed to be worn by people every day who are really, really busy and need that functionality while also showing their creativity. So that CP part is key, but your adjectives can move around.
I'm going to talk about, like, intended fit, and that these are not my size.
But
okay. they look
Yeah,
good, because you're just like making it work with what you have.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So let's ignore the fact that the shoes are just, it's not working for me, which is fine. But, I just want to talk about these Stonewash striped brand koozie that just came out. Obviously, on me, these are a little bit long, but I kind of like that they're so long. And these are a 27. Again, I typically wear a 24. So because they're so big and supposed to be worn like low slung, I actually pulled them up to create a more higher rise and literally crisscrossed the fly and then just tied a belt around my waist to kind of make that paper bag effect. But I think adding a shoe that that creates some friction, like that's not a loafer or not something that feels kind of like too preppy or too polished, breaks up that really nautical vibe that I'm gonna get otherwise, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And I also would love to wear this with a vintage T-shirt, one that we're ironing out, because we're ironing our T-shirts, right?
Yeah, we were saying today Sarah and I, we iron our T-shirts, we iron our old denim.
But throw this on linen.
Yeah, or linen. No, I don't iron that.
Yeah.
So okay, so again, this is where we love playing with those juxtapositions. So any kind of item that is inherently easy and almost sloppy, then cleaning it up and refining it is what an iron does. But when something is so refined and so proper, like a linen, I want to fuck it up. Like, you want to.
Your clothes are meant to be worn.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. There's a lot going on right now.
Sorry, our head of production's like, hey, you guys want to meet? Like, as if Sarah and I would constantly just be standing around talking to ourselves in front of a camera with lights on.
Do you think I could rock those jeans? I'm kind of eyeing them.
Yes. Actually, hey, Byron, can you
There's emergencies all around right now.
A style emergency? No, just real quickly, because Matt was wondering if he could do the Sam jean.
He can totally do the Sam jean.
This is
what?
Is this your first time wearing Sam?
No.
Oh my God,
No.
I've been
I've
wearing
worn
them
it
for the
since
past
Dubai.
3 days.
Yeah, this is literally.
Literally.
So it's not lying.
If you're going out with
my
Byron,
favorite.
he might be wearing
I
this.
always have a white Sam
Teddy's
jean.
been wearing them.
I need to get it in the black.
Teddy looks really chic. If you guys email Teddy, just know you're talking with someone who really has
talking
it
to
together.
Teddy.
He's chic.
For everybody, just get the Sam.
Just get the Sam.
It's the most
I have
comfortable.
these.
It's chill. It's good. I have a blazer I'll throw on, and then I look put together.
Nice.
Design week, gotta go out.
Design Week in New York and at Tibi.
Exactly.
So Matt, you should get them.
I'm gonna
Although
try and
Matt's
get
got
it.
you've got good pants for LA though.
I've got some good
What?
pants for
That's
LA.
Oh, those
Those-
pants.
those
And,
are
and
gonna
some
be
crop tops.
And some
right?
crop tops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna be rocking it. So, all right. So next week, IG Live. I think I'm on a plane to Denver.
I think you are too.
We'll figure it out. And then the following week, it's gonna be in LA. And oh my God, we have so many good things planned.
We
So
do.
it's gonna be good. All right, guys. I will see you then. Send us a DM if you have questions. And like I said, if you want that Chips T-shirt, I expect a lot better humor out of you. Just saying, you're not getting my T-shirt without it. No one is. That T-shirt is good.
That t-shirt's
They
good.
said you're
Yeah.
so tall, but I don't think they realize how small me and Sarah are.
Yeah, true.
Well, Byron is pretty tall, but who's taller between you two?
Matt is
Oh,
nah.
taller.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like if you guys just wanted to see.
Yeah.
Next star
All right,
class
guys.
is us.
Okay, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Okay.
It's ready for Anthony to come in and be
Oh.
like, the shoes.
You went live on TikTok too.
Yeah.